Hello, good morning, YouTube. My name is Ashley. I am a digital marketer and I am spreading the good news to the globe because we are living in a time where you're not able to 100% depend on your employer. You're not 100% able to depend on AI not taking over your career. And the world is changing, and we have an opportunity living in the most coolest information age ever gone through in the history of the world to be a part of it and to take your unfair share of it, right? Like you deserve to have this. Hey there, TikTok. Welcome to my live. My name is Ashley. I'm a realtor. Recently, I decided to buy a digital marketing business because business is changing. And I am so scared and tired of the frustrations, the feast and famine of the real estate industry, right? I will always be a realtor. I will always be a broker. Absolutely love real estate, but real estate doesn't love me back right now. And what do I mean by that? What I mean by that is I cannot control the feds. I cannot control interest rates. I cannot control supply and demand. I cannot control, as a realtor, uh, the housing industry, right? The housing prices are through the roof right now. I cannot control consumer spending. I cannot control unemployment. All of these things factor into the real estate world, and everyone who's in the real estate industry right now, whether you be a lender, realtor, broker, appraiser, inspector, insurance person, our industry as a whole is taking a hit because we've had an economic slowdown because the real estate market is correcting itself. So what is it called when a real estate market corrects itself? It's simply called a shift, right? And you have to have the knowledge and experience to understand how to navigate through a shift because that means emotions are high, uncertainty is present. That means that you have to capture the people's emotional behavior and show them the ability to see the light at the end of the tunnel when you're dealing with the largest investment of someone's life, right? So, as a realtor, are you sick and tired of the feast and famine of the real estate industry? It's exhausting. Here's why: I love what I do. I absolutely love real estate. But you guys, I have goals and dreams. And when the real estate industry starts to correct itself, guess whose income suffers? The person who's in the business. Our income suffers boldly and badly because the industry as a whole is not moving at the momentum in which it was. When you have a real estate market correcting itself, you have to adjust to the shift. And that person's income who gets affected are all people who deal in real estate. I'm 44 years old. My name is Ashley. I've been in real estate for 17 years. I'm now a broker, and I have dreams and goals of walking away from production in 11 years. But the thing is this: my bank account, my stock market account does not reflect me being able to walk away in just 11 years, right? It doesn't. So I was overwhelmed. I'm feeling so hopeless and I'm just frustrated because about 5 years ago, when I went into the marketplace to find something to help me learn how to earn an income online and how to make money online. Why? People all around me were seeing me. People all around me were making money. People all around me were making money on Etsy, on eBay. I saw these girls that were teaching gym membership ideas. Like they were making $1 million. And I'm thinking, why not me? If they can do it, why not me? I'm the one who's been marketing to my sphere of influence for a long time. I mean, my gosh, I'm in real estate. When you're in real estate, how do you get that property out there into your friends and family circle? You're posting it on your Facebook page, right? That's what we've been accustomed to for a long time. Whether you know it or like it or not, you are in digital marketing. How many of you for the July 4th weekend utilized something called Amazon? or DoorDash? How many of you had an emergency grocery store rush that you needed in a panic to get to your house quickly because you were entertaining, had people over, or were dealing with kids who were just out of control because you're not the parent and you're trying to satisfy and pacify all these people at your place, right? That's the thing. That's called convenient selling. That's called digital marketing. If you need something in a pinch, we all pick up our beautiful little iPhone or Android and we look at the app and we go and order it, and voila, it's here in less than 48 hours. What? That's brilliant. Who doesn't love the world that we live in right now? Who doesn't? We all deserve to have this kind of knowledge coming at us so quickly, and we do, and that's where I step in. So I've been searching for years and years trying to figure out how in the heck I'm going to make money online, right? Finally, I'm scrolling through social media one day, and this woman is on there, and she stopped me in my tracks because she spoke to me and she said this: are you sick and tired of spending money on courses and not seeing 100% guarantees on your platform that you're hooking up from A to Z? Hey, I can show you how to do it. I have given what the world wants to you in a box for an amount of money. Why? Because nothing is free in this world, people. Nothing is free in this world. I considered going back to college, but why would I do that? I don't even really believe in the public education system. So why would I do that, right? Like, I am 44 years old. I'm not going to go get a master's degree and go into corporate America. I'm not trading time for dollars. What I am willing to do is be coachable. I am willing to follow a step-by-step blueprint, and I am willing to spend 2 hours a day on my business. That's because I already have a CEO mindset. I'm a realtor anyways. So when you're a realtor, or when you're an entrepreneur, or when you're, a high yield commission salesperson, like, you already run your business like a boss because you had to. Nobody's holding your hands because your little $30,000 salary is not going to cut it, right? When you're in commission sales, you're going for the big bucks. And that's the thing. All of you people who have been hustling and doing the big bucks and chasing that carrot for years and years and years, it's our turn. It's our turn. Why? Because this is handing you a beautiful, beautiful package on a silver platter, and all you have to do is be a boss. What do you mean, Ashley? Show up for 2 hours a day. Run your business like it is a like it's you're open on Main Street. You know what I mean? Be a boss. Have a CEO mindset and spend 2 hours a day on your business. What does that 2 hours a day on your business look like? Great catch question, Elise. Here's what it looks like. 1 hour a day, I take it to market. Why? Because I run a global business. I'm a business owner internationally. I was looking at my TikTok stats this weekend, and I now know that most of my customers, it goes in this order, are United States of America, South Africa, and London. So, hello, my British fellows. I love Ted Lasso and I love you because that is something we have in common. Why is United Kingdom a part of what it is that I'm doing? Probably because I'm in love with Ted Lasso and all of the British stuff, right? Like, I'm attracting that market. I'm attracting people who are sick and tired of chasing that carrot in front of them all the time, seeing big results. So here's the thing. For the first time in the history of the world, we live in the information age. The information age, you Gen Xers, you barely, I'm on the very low ring of the Gen Xers. There's people that I need to talk to that are on the very opposite ring of the Gen Xer group, right? We've been working for 20 something years, doing the hard work, paying the bills, taking the hits when clients need a little extra push or a little extra money just to make the deal happen. Why us? Why is it fair for me to cut my income just to make a deal close? Right? Like, why does everybody always come to the realtor and ask her to cut her commission? Like, how would you feel if I came to you and said, we really need this to work. Can you work for free? Can you work for free for us? No, nobody's going to work for free. And the thing is this, the National Association of Realtors just kicked all us realtors in the hiney. Yeah, they did. And so did our national and local boards. So here's realtors. Has this first 6 months been pretty tough on you? Yeah, it has, right? Because you're uneducated, because you don't know how to transition a shift. The intensity of the psychological stuff that's going on, you get caught up in it and you don't know how to manage your way through it because we're shifting. If you aren't in control of your clients and showing them that this is a shift, you're going to lose them and you're going to basically fail because you're what's the word? You're intimidated, right? A shift is a big thing that happens in a real estate environment. And when you don't have the knowledge or expertise to navigate through that, you have chaos in your life. Yes or yes? Anybody want to join me there? Hey guys, type like, follow, share, help me out. I want you guys to come back in and see me soon. So the thing is this, with the uncertainty of what we're all about to walk into in the next 6 months, realtors, I'm not worried about it. I know how to have hard conversations. My whole career is having a hard conversation with clients. I have to present good news and bad news. And at the end of the day, I call myself just the, hey, don't shoot the messenger. I'm simply telling you the truth, right? So the thing is this, when you are in a market that's shifting, my income, when you're a realtor, high end salespeople, lender, appraiser, inspector, there's so many title people. There's so many people attached to this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful career called real estate. And let me tell you guys, I love real estate. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. I never knew that I was going to be so good at it. And I never knew that I was going to fall in love with it. It's fascinating industry to understand and learn. But the bottom line is this, when the market shifts, I cannot control the feds. I cannot control interest rates. I cannot control consumer spending. I cannot control unemployment rates. I simply cannot control that it's an election year, right? Election years are always wonky. But what happens is, guess whose bottom line gets affected? Mine. My bottom line, my income gets affected. I do my business plan every October going into the next year. So I know what to expect for the year. I already know in October what it is that I'm going to do a year in sales because I have the business, because I've been following up. People like, know, and trust me. And I know I've got a pulse on the heartbeat of my business, right? I know the behavior of my clientele. Now, it's so much fun when somebody raises their hand out of left field and you're like, what? I had no idea they were thinking about moving. It's so much fun to receive that call. But the thing is this, they weren't in my original business plan for the year, right? So now that we're going into the second part of 2024, I already know that, yes, I'm going to be able to probably hit my numbers, but that means I've got to step on the gas now, because most real estate transactions take about 90 days to close. So if I were to get a phone call today or tomorrow, I can expect that probably in October, I'll have 2 or 3 deals close if somebody calls today, right? Because that's the way that it works. And oh, by the way, in the Dallas, Texas, America market, we are estimated 106 days from conception to close. Why? That seems like so many days. You're right. That's because we're going back to normal. We're going back to a normal real estate market. A normal real estate market is 6 months of inventory. A seller's market is less than 6%. A buyer's market is more than 6%, right? So we're like, I think at a 3.9 right now in the Dallas Fort Worth area. Well, and that's not necessarily true, because every market's different, right? I mean, you got to get down to the wire when you're dealing with millions of people. So when you're in a small town, you can pretty much do a pull of a zip code and I can tell you the market, what's going on. But when you're in a million people population area, you've got to go as specific as school districts and cities and things like that. Anyway, so here's the thing. I'm stressed out. I'm freaking out. I'm thinking, oh my God, I'm sole income, by the way. Sole income for the last 17 years. Nobody has been there to help me. Nobody's been coming for me. I've never had a husband that helped out. I've never had anybody under my roof participating in the finances or the bills. So I chose to be a career person. And when I did that, I had no idea in my 20s what I was signing up for, because I was a go-getter, a hustler. I got this. Nobody's going to tell me no, right? That's great. I did it. I'm so proud of myself. But here's what happened. All of a sudden, now I'm 40. I'm exhausted. My feet hurt. I don't have the grit and the hustle that I used to. Let me tell you what this grit is. It is hardcore on the phone, telemarketing all the time just to compete with the teams, right? It's competing with the teams out there in the real estate industry who are paying $30,000 and $40,000 a month to Zillow. I'm not interested in internet leads. I'm not interested in chasing internet leads. I've been burned on that thing before, and that's a whole nother story. I like to work within my sphere of influence, who people already know, like, and trust me. So now I've been scrolling for a long time trying to figure out how I'm going to make an income online. I tried to do the Amazon thing. Right now, or let's talk about it this way. Before, I didn't do very good at it because it was a lot. It was a lot for my little brain to handle, and I'm already holding about 5 different roles right now. Right now, I'm an Oklahoma realtor, a Texas broker, a property manager, and I'm flipping a house in East Texas, right? So there's a lot going on in my real estate world, and the reason I have to have so many hats in real estate is because I can't count on it right now. But I love this business, so I'm trying to dive into other little pieces of the pie with the real estate business just to make sure that I can keep the income that I like coming in and the lifestyle that I enjoy, and be able to put away money for retirement, 401k, my traditional Roth IRA, right? Like I've got things that count on me so that I'm going into my future, and I know in the future, well, hey, I got money. I'm gonna be okay because I've done what I was supposed to do. I put money in the Roth every year for the last 20 years. So hopefully one day there'll be some money there. But recently I just met with a certified financial planner, and we did the number based on me being single 2 years ago. And now I know my number to retire. Do you know your number to retire? It's a big number. I'm about $900,000 shy. And I want to retire at 55. So I got to figure out a way to beef that retirement account up quickly because I'm young. I got intensity. I'm willing and able and ready to like figure it out, right? I know I'm not young, but I still have that mindset, right? Like I am coachable. I am willing to, if you show me that I can buy a business in a box and within 6 months I can have 6 figures in my bank account, duh, I'm gonna do it. Are you? In fact, I'd probably pay $20,000 for that information. Wouldn't you? Have you ever heard the term, would you spend 10 to make 100? That means, would you spend 10,000 to make 100,000? Of course you would, right? Like that's the thing. I found this business in a box, and look, I have spent $10,000 in the last 6 years on other things that told me I was going to get there and they were going to get me to where I needed to be, only to be disappointed, left heartbroken, feeling overwhelmed, feeling that I'm too old, not even understanding how all these kids are doing it. Why are all these kids driving Porsches and Lamborghinis and Land Rovers? And I'm like, wait a minute, what? Like, I mean, why not me, right? Like Verizon, all these people, they get my monthly bills. Why not me? I have reoccurring bills. I have HOA, I have water, I have electricity, I have, you know, gas, toll tags. Like, why are all these people getting money? Why not me? I live in the coolest generation in the history ever to come through the world. And it's because it's the generation of the information age. So, with technology being as easy and accessible in your back pocket, because you have a phone, you have a computer in your back pocket. Everybody has a phone in their computer. Yes or yes. So, here's what happens. So I chose to buy my own digital marketing company. Now, when I did that, I got to have this really cool thing. This is where entrepreneurial spirit loves me, and this is why I love to be an entrepreneur, right? Because when I first got into this just 65 days ago, I get to go and pick my own domain name. So my domain name is Daily Wealth Online. Why? Because in my mind, wealth is wisdom. Wealth is wisdom, right? And why daily? Because I get paid daily. I get a sell every day coming through on my phone, or I get an email, and and it's an online business, right? So I wanted it to be frictionless, right? So here's the thing. Daily Wealth Online is my own brain, because when you're an entrepreneur, you want to be branding. You want to put your own name on it. You want to be excited about what it is that you came up with. So this is my brain, dailywealthonline.com. Now, we have 4 ways to start selling a digital product. I already knew the value of this thing because I've been searching for years on how to figure out how to do this. So I bought the $900 Legacy Builder program, which has P plans in case this number is too bold right now, right? We also have, when you're in the $900, you get to push all 4 of these products. So each of these titles, Legacy, Digital, Passive, and Launchpad, are actual products that you can push. And when you're a Legacy Builder program member, you get to push them all. Now, how do you make money? How does the company make money? Great question. The company makes money because they charge you $29 one time for the website that's completely built for you. All you have to do when you go into the Legacy Builder program, your first email is so exciting because it says, "Welcome, let's hook up your freedom machine." So you get to go to your GoDaddy, buy your dailywealthonline.com. If you have no idea what I'm talking about, don't worry. We have a step-by-step instruction in our side of our program that's going to show you. Then you get to go and get your website. You get to go and use System IO and get your website. And then your website, you just copy and paste your name. And if you want to be cute, like I'm from Texas, so I say howdy, y'all. I use y'all, right? I mean, and I really don't use it all that much. But if you wanted to put y'all in your email, I can tweak the email on my $29 website. This is my automatic freedom machine that's out there working for me 24/7. What do you mean, Ashley? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let me show you this. So, my goal in life as a digital marketer is to get you to go to this page. How do you get to that page? You get to that page by going to dailywealthonline.com. Once you go here, you enter in your email. That's the 24/7 email automation that I'm speaking of. So now I have an automatic business that's working for me behind the scenes while I'm on vacation, while I'm getting my teeth at the dentist done, while I'm at church. I can do anything because these pages are working for me 24/7, 365. So when you go here, and this is what I would do. Look, I know that everybody's busy. We're getting ready to go to church at 11:15, so I've got to make this quick, and I'm sure you guys are running around too, right? So just go to Daily Wealth Online. Make sure to like, follow, share me. Thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. Make sure to like, follow, share me so I'll come back up on your feed. But here's what I would do right now. We have a webinar on Tuesday Tuesday at 12 Central Standard Time. So if you'll go here and put your email in, I'll send you the link to our free webinar. Bring your questions. We stay until they're all answered. This is for you, a Q&A for you. This isn't for the community members, because once you're in, you get in, you hear this webinar. You hear this webinar where your questions are answered and you understand what you just bought and what it is that you just bought a $10,000 business. I mean, honestly, you really did. If you have ever looked into buying a franchise, I'll tell you this. If you've ever looked into buying a franchise, you know it's going to be successful, especially if it has a Chick-fil-A name tag on it, right? Yes or yes. So if you go and buy a Chick-fil-A, you know without a shadow of a doubt, you're going to be making a $245,000 a year salary. Yes or yes, because that's what it is. They yield you. You buy a business, you put it together because they've already packaged it up for you in a nice box and shown you the system. And then you go and implement the system and be the brains behind it. And you have to deal with the employees and all that stuff, right? But that's what this is. This is basically a business that's ready to go. So dailywealthonline.com, you're going to enter your email here. You're going to get this great video. There's 2 videos in here. I think they're like 12, 13 minutes. So watch it and then come back to it tomorrow. Watch it again if you have any other questions. When you hear what it is, I really want you to take the time to watch it, write down the questions, because there are questions that are going to come up. If digital marketing is a new term for you, it's a little difficult to wrap your head around, because you all think that it's brand new, right? Digital marketing has been happening for 20 years. It's just now we've all been in the digital marketing space for so long. Someone has finally come around and shown you how to do it seamlessly, effortlessly, simplicity, easy. I mean, I have a step-by-step, color-by-number system that you don't have to worry what age you are, guys. Gen Xers, people who have been in the career world. I'm 44. My fiance is 53. He didn't even have a social media account. He didn't even know how to do it. I couldn't believe it, because this is a true story, and I think he knows this, and I hope he takes it to his heart that I mean it with love. But when he wanted to do this, I remember thinking, oh my gosh, I'm going to get to do this digital marketing thing because he's going to need me to hold his hand. boom, 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 boom. No, I am so proud of him. He did it all by himself. I couldn't believe it. That's how simple this is. So if you're concerned about being overwhelmed, or you're concerned about not having enough technology, or even being too old, I mean, I was all of those things, right? I have been in real estate for 17 years and I have not ever been able to do a Facebook ad because it didn't make sense to me. And at the end of the day, you can't get a hold of Facebook when you have a problem. So I didn't want those guys to have a hold of my credit card. Anyway, that's a different story, but I'm just saying, like, I didn't know how to do it. So how does this thing work, right? So we have the landing page that I just showed you. This is your landing page. When you go to Daily Wealth Online, this is your landing page that you're going to come up to, right? And so the thing is this: when I decide to, when you go to my landing page, you're going to watch a video, and I just got this new tool. It's actually not mine, so that's a false story. It's actually my dad's, but it's so cool. I'm going to go get one. So here's the deal. When you go to the landing page, you're going to put your email in over here, right? You're going to put your email in. You're going to also go and watch this video. Now, some of you are going to see the value in this immediately and think it's a no-brainer, and you're going to go right. Uh-oh, I didn't know it was live. You're going to go right here and you're going to buy the program because you're going to understand and you're going to see it, right? So the thing is this: you're going to go buy the program. Let me get this out of the way because that wasn't supposed to be there. This is where the video is. You're going to go buy the program. So I'll get $900, 100%, right? 100% of that is going to go into my bank account. So I get $900 immediately. Now, how does the business make money? The business makes money on the $29 pre-built website that they've already built. Okay. So $900 is what I get paid. So I've made several sales, and I've only been in for like 60 something days. And this is one of those things. Hear me out. This isn't you just pay your money and you start making money. You have to show up, right? We talked about that. What are the three things that you need to do this business? You need to be coachable. Why? Because it's basically a plug and play. You just have to be able to roll with the punches, right? Like, we're training you every day inside our community. And here's why you got to be coachable. You got to be coachable because the algorithms change up every now and again. The algorithms change up a little bit, and they actually can take a minute to get sorted out. We have a community of people who are all there testing their own social medias and communicating together so that we can all be successful and that we can all move forward into this space. Because basically what we have is this: who in here wants to understand and learn how to make an income online? And oh, I'm not talking about just a $6,000 income a year. Okay. I'm talking about $1 million in 15 months. That is possible. We just had someone in our community break the 90-day streak. It was 90 days to 100K. Somebody did it $229,000 in 63 days. So I know my goals, and I'm on task to do those same things. And I just want to encourage you that if you're interested in what it is that I'm doing, simply go up to the top. You can like, follow, share me, or you can type "I'm ready" in the comments below, or you can go to dailywealthonline.com, enter your email, watch the video, and see if this is for you. And don't be afraid to ask questions. Like, this is going to be kind of difficult for you to get your head around if you're not used to uh, digital marketing, right? Like, it's the crazy thing is this: is that we get in our heads and we make it so difficult when actually all it is this: it's helping other people learn how to sell a digital product online, because we're all looking to make money and an income online, working from home, working from wherever you are. If you guys are in your 40s and 50s like me, do you really want to stick around with your company for the next 15 years because your kids decided to go to out of state tuition college? Why are these kids going to out of state tuition college? It doesn't make any sense. Anyways, why are these kids racking up your bill and making you hang around the corporate world for another 10 or 15 years? Do you want to do that? Or would you rather take a chance on you and go to digital marketing industry? Because everyone's learning right now. The business world is changing. Real estate is changing. Corporate America is changing. People are going to come in and take your role. The people are going to come in and take your department away. Why? Because some Jack Russell Terrier with AI.com came in and said, "Hey guys, Mr. Big Business CEO, we can save you $1 million too this year because we got this thing called AI and it can take away 12 of your employees' salaries and cut down that overhead and that capital. What happens when that happens to you? Are you going to get your resume ready again and go throw it out there on the monster.coms of the world? That's the biggest silliness thing I've ever heard in my life. I mean, it takes them a year to go through a resume. If you've ever been in an office, you know that HR department's got so many other things that they're worried about. Your resume's sitting on that table for a year before they ever look at it. And most of the time, somebody knows somebody who knows somebody who knows HR who gets another person in to steal your spot. So you tell me, are you going to take control of your destiny? Because right now is an opportunity for all of us to get in. This opportunity that I'm sharing with you is almost like a futuristic Facebook. Like if it's almost like I'm visiting you from 2024 and I'm telling you in 2007, hey, look at Facebook. It's going somewhere. Oh, this is silly. It's not going anywhere. See where Facebook is. Everybody on TV's got a Facebook channel. Hey, how about the Apple stock, right? We were watching a movie yesterday and somebody had an Apple phone. Somebody didn't have an Apple phone. Oh, it was Sex in the City, the first movie back in 2000. Those girls, I watched them in college back in the 2000 era, right? They didn't even have an iPhone back then because the iPhone didn't come out until 2007. Can you believe it? 2007 is when the iPhone came out. So this is me telling you, hey, if you're interested, I'm sharing an opportunity with you that is going to be successful from here on out. From here on out. I mean, it's here to stay. It ain't going anywhere. And this is me visiting you from the future saying, this is that opportunity that you don't want to miss out on. Look, here's the cool thing. I haven't even brought this up to you guys, and I'm so sorry. I mean, I feel like I've done you a disservice, and here's why. Because you can get in at $100 level. I mean, come on, let's face it, guys. Get in at $100 and just see what this is. Once you get exposed to what is going on in this community, your mind is going to blow and you're going to be in a mad dash to hurry up and get it to this $900 mark, right? And I'm so sorry that I haven't even been talking to people about an option to get in lower. Because the thing is this, you're going to learn something immediately. You're going to have value the minute that you sign up for this company. We have P plans on all of them except for the $100 one, right? But I can promise you, I can go through your bank account and probably find $500 or $600 a month that you're spending that you didn't even know that you did, right? Like if you think it's if you can't afford $100, open up your garage and go look through there and see what you can sell on Marketplace today. I guarantee you can do it. In fact, that's what people are doing. People are wanting to see and be in this community so badly that they're going through their house and they're finding items of value that are simply just not doing anything for them anymore, and they're selling it so that they can change their reality. People are changing their reality. Would $900 a day change your life? I mean, back when I was looking just to get into this digital marketing space, my number was $500 a day. If I could just figure out a product to sell and make $500 a day. Well, I think I did the math and I don't want to screw it up. So nobody get on to me here for messing up the math, but I'm pretty sure that my math went like this. Well, what's an item that people would be willing to spend money on? And what's another item that people wouldn't be willing to return back to Amazon, right? $39. Okay, so let's figure out a Amazon product for $39 that I can sell hand over fist. I think it was like I needed 48 sales a day to make $500, right? Is that hard? I don't know. I don't know the algorithms. I don't know the algorithms or the analytics of the Amazons of the world. And then, oh, by the way, right when I started to get into the Amazon, guess what happened? The Red Sea parted, right? Like, what was all that nonsense over there in the logistical world of the Red Sea? I think they started rerouting everything down around Africa. And I'm like, oh my gosh, Alibaba told me they couldn't even get what it was that I needed to me for 6 months. So I was going to purchase an item in March and I wouldn't even have access to it for till August. What? I can't do that. I need to make money now. I'm in real estate and the real estate industry is changing and I need to know how to be successful with digital marketing. So what did I do? I bought a machine. I bought a freedom machine. I went to dailywealthonline.com. I chose the $900 legacy program because it gave me 4 streams of income. When I get there, I went to this beautiful landing pages. This is also my email page. This is the page that's out there working for me 24/7. So what happens once you go here? Great question. Now, when I go here, I'm going to go to, let me see. I'm new to this little thing right here, but I'm about to do it. Did I just delete it? No, I didn't. So here's the thing. When I go put my email into this thing, then I'm going to go down here and get a video. Now, some of you are going to be ready to hit the button and like me, like ready to go, right? So if you do, then I make $900. This money goes directly to me at 100%. I get $900 for the sale, 100% free. There's no commission cutting. There's no multi-level marketing. This is not selling to friends and family. I am selling to the globe. I am a global business. Why? Because TikTok has 1.49 billion users monthly. YouTube, which hi YouTube, I am on their platform right now going live. YouTube is global and they have 2.4 billion users monthly. Okay. So even if I did 0.003% of a billion, that's $300,000. Okay. Do you see what I'm saying? I'm not selling to friends and family. This isn't to my Dallas market. Now, if you happen to be a realtor in Dallas, great. You may know me and you may understand the struggles that I'm dealing with. But the thing is this, I am selling to the global marketplace. I have a global business. So this page is out there working for me 24/7. When you sign up, Michelle tells you, oh my gosh, you're about to change your life. Welcome to the community. Now, once you get into the community, this thing is crazy that we have. It's called school. And the thing is this, I don't know if I have it open, but I'm pretty sure I do. We have this beautiful thing called school, and it's just really cool. Here's the page that you're going to go to. When you go to my website, it's going to give you discover how to start an online business with a proven blueprint because it makes sense. We've proven it. We've tested it. We've done it on the market. It works. We're creating 600 and I'm sorry, 6-figure and 7-figure earners in here in the system because it's proven. We have a digital marketing website that is built because it's proven. It makes sense, right? So there's an airplane landing on the water. Hey, where's he at? That was a bomber, B-52. So I'm at the lake right now, and we're on the water, and sometimes the plane like lands, you know. Anyways, that's so fun. It's July 4th weekend. I'm usually here for a little while, and that's what I love about this business is I can do it from anywhere. So when you go to my website, you're going to go to email. You're going to hit a button. If you decide to buy now, you're going to go here, and you're going to get access to the school training, to the legacy builder program, and I'm going to get 100% of that money. Now let's say you're not quite ready. Let's say you're running the kids everywhere, but you wanted to make sure that you didn't forget about this blonde crazy girl that wears hats. And here's the thing, somebody told me the other day, you should dress more professional. And I'm like, I should, but I also want to be me. And here's me. I show up like a millionaire all the time. Got my hat on, my glasses, my flips. I don't wear heels. I don't wear heels anymore. Why? Because I don't want to impress women. That's all we do. We just women impress women. I mean, who cares, right? I'm not damaging my feet. Anyways, so you're going to go to email right here. If you don't end up buying, you're going to get another email and then another email and then another email. And then when you're finally ready to make a purchase, you have options. You can get in at a 900, 600, 300, or 100, and there's all installment plans for that. That's the great news, is that we understand where in the world we are to this day. But here's the thing. If you're living paycheck to paycheck right now, I would figure out a way to get into this system because this could change your reality in 6 months. When you get into this system, you are just going to follow a blueprint. You need to be coachable. You need to have a CEO mindset. Why? Because you just bought a business. So if you're running a business, that means you got to be open at 9 a.m. on Main Street, opening that door, right? You have to be consistent. You have to be able to put content out into the world. Now, a lot of people are like, well, I don't even know what it is that I'd be selling. No problem. Within our community in school, we have a content vault. So for the first 150 days, you don't even have to think about what it is that you're pushing because it's already put together in a video, in a module, in a PDF. We have all of these things that give you ideas. What about if you cannot put your face out there on the market? No problem. I have certified financial planners that can't show their face on social media because of their fiduciary duties, right? We also have something called faceless marketing. We have a faceless marketing content vault that allows you to go in and have a business with faceless. In fact, some people are doing better on faceless than they are on the social media platforms. So here's the thing for all you entrepreneurs out there, this is the exciting thing about this business is because right out of the gate, I come up with my own name. My .com address is Daily Wealth Online. Why? Because I get paid daily. Wealth is wisdom, and this is an online business. This is a global business, you guys. I have my top 3 countries right now are the United States of America, Africa, and London. And that is my global business. And so I know who my perfect customer is because I'm talking to you and you're seeing me and you're learning that I am attraction marketing to you and having an opportunity to come into your space and get to know you more, right? That's the beautiful thing about social media is I just show up every day and you are there to catch me. I just recently changed my time. I was going on at 4:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, and now I'm going on at 9 o'clock. Why? Because I really wanted to be able to eat the frog first. You know, my certified financial planner gave me a book recently, and he said, "Eat the frog first." Well, my theory in life is eat an elephant, right? One bite at a time. Same concept. It's a big problem, but you can't eat an elephant all in one bite, right? So the thing is this we live in a digital world. You are participating in digital marketing daily. We have been doing it for the last 10 to 15 years. How many people in here this week had an emergency Amazon package delivered because they forgot a float, forgot a life jacket, forgot something at the store? You had an emergency Amazon delivery or a DoorDash delivery, right? That's digital marketing. That's convenient selling. So when you're in digital marketing, we all have these beautiful little computers in our back pocket, Android users, iPhone users. We are all conditioned to pull out our phone to solve a problem. So now Gen Xers, people who have been working for the last 20 to 25 years, we are so sick and tired of the pay. Like we're working harder, we're getting less pay. The traffic is insane, the gas and the tolls and the wear and tear on your car, and it's nuts, right? So how can we figure out a way to work from home? We have this huge global pandemic, and everybody thought that that was going to ruin like businesses and people wouldn't work. But what happened was this: you gave the employee an opportunity to stay at home with their family, and people thrived. People thrived, and people want to get back to that. Did you know that on Fox News yesterday, the number one thing they were talking about was remote jobs? That's what this is. Are you wanting to make money from your home? Are you wanting to spend 2 hours a day on your business, have a CEO mindset, and be coachable and make 6 figures in 6 months? You guys, we just had somebody break the trend, right? We had it took 3 months for somebody to make 6 figures in our community. And this last week, we had someone hit $229,000 in 2 months. In 2 months, our founder hit $1.7 million in 17 months, right? I think I said that wrong. 17 months, she hit like $1 million. That's what it was. So in 17 months, she hit $1 million. Now, this other girl, no, there was like three girls inside our digital growth community made 6 figures in 2 months. So that's incredible. And here's the thing: there's no rhyme or reason. When I got into this community, I was being coachable. I listened. They told me to build a brand new TikTok. They said build a brand new TikTok. That way you can train your algorithms. It's amazing to understand how cool TikTok is. TikTok loves you. I don't know who and whatever all this nonsense is out there saying, but TikTok has given us an opportunity to create an income, kind of like Amazon. I think TikTok and Amazon are the same people of the world. I don't know, because I think TikTok and Amazon are the same people of the world. Why? Because Jeff Bezos wanted to give you an opportunity to make an income online. Same thing with TikTok. They're giving you an opportunity, a platform to make an online career, income online. It's fantastic. People are out there and able to make money on their singing and their guitars and things, and right, and we have a digital marketing business. I'm able to help you and me. We're the same people. We're the hard workers of America. We go to work every day. We are trying to figure out how to like increase those that money for groceries. I mean, groceries are insane. Gas is insane. Like, I mean, how is anybody able to stay on top of it? We're not. 70% of Americans are living paycheck to paycheck. If that's you, put a one in the comments. This is a way to help you get out of it. Listen, there's $100 program that you can buy right here. Once you get in, you're going to be in a mad dash up here to get into the $900 one. Why? Because you're going to see the value and you're going to be mind blown about what this is. When you see what it is and you understand it, you will be blown away. Now, if you guys like, follow, share me, we have a webinar on Tuesday at 9 Central Standard Time. So like, follow, share me, go up here to Tuesday, Tuesday on the 9th at 12 Central Standard Time. Like, follow, share me, you guys. I want to definitely send you that email. Go to dailywealthonline.com. If you're driving, screenshot this, dailywealthonline.com. If you know somebody who is like hurting, I mean, you guys, I've lost so many people that I knew from a, an arm's length distance that I knew to that have passed away because of suicide. And I cannot imagine any other reason why than financial troubles, you guys. I encourage you guys to share my live. Please invite your friends. Share this Daily Wealth Online. Take a picture of it right now. Send it to your friends right now through text message. Let them know what it is that we're doing. Come see me. I'm going to be live again tomorrow at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. But we do have a webinar on Tuesday at noon Central Standard Time. Come get into the link and we will move forward and show you guys what it's about. I am always available for questions to be answered on email. That's how you find me. Simply go to my YouTube channel if you want to see webinars and replays. See you soon.